you doing today? How is everything? It's been a while that I do a live video. How are you doing? How is your day going? How has your day been? If you're back home from work, how is everything going generally with you? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Aduke's Kitchen. Welcome to Aduke's Diary. I'm so glad to be back here today to be with you on this live video. Thank you for sticking around with me. If you're an old subscriber, for your comments, your likes, the share, I love it. Please keep it coming, don't stop. All of those give me the courage and the encouragement to come back and do more. Please don't stop. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not taking any of your love for granted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, today I'm doing a live video to make some granola. So I've been out of my granola for quite some time. This is one of the things that I use for my breakfast every day, and I've been out of it for about maybe 5 days, and I've been postponing. I will do it, I will do it. I keep postponing it. So today I decided to do it. Then I said, okay, why not do a live video, show you guys how I get to do it in my kitchen, and then we'll all learn. You can tell me what other things that you feel I should add into this, and I can also learn from you. Thank you for being here. I'll be right back. Touch me, Baba, shake, touch me. So guys, like I said earlier, here to make some granola. So we're going to be doing this together. I have all my ingredients, all my nuts of choice. I'm using almond, I'm using hazelnuts, I'm using walnut, cashew, coconut, my raisins, my cinnamon powder, my coconut oil, and as well as my honey, and my granola, my rolled oats rather. Yes, so let's get started. So I'll be using 4 cups of rolled oats. 4 cups. And I will set that aside, and I will make my wet ingredients. put this away. And then I'll make my wet ingredients. Here I'm going to be use 1/4 cup of coconut oil. My coconut oil has melted because I leave it on my counter in the kitchen, so that makes it a lot more easy for me. I don't have to melt it in the oven. I mean in the microwave rather. A 1/4 cup. And I will use 3 tablespoons of honey. So I will add half tablespoon of cinnamon powder. This is like 1 teaspoon, so I will add 2 of those. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. So I'm going to give that a good mix. Make sure to mix thoroughly because we don't want the cinnamon lump. I want everything to be smooth, to have a very smooth texture. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscription button. Wilma, good evening. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. You have to make sure everything is well incorporated, like everything has the same texture, because I don't want one side watery and the other side thick. So to mix very well. Sometimes if I want to make my homemade granola, I use peanut butter and no coconut oil, peanut butter and some honey. Sometimes I had coconut oil. Thank you for the like. Thank you so much. So I'm not sure if this is going to, I'm just trying to be very careful. Ice and snow at work. Oh, wow. Today I'm off, so I'm not working today. So yeah. But the weather has been so good here in Edmonton. Like it was really okay today because it was like minus 14 compared to last week minus 31. So yeah, that's a lot better. So I'm not sure about this wet ingredient, if this is going to be enough for this rolled oats. I'm just trying to be very careful so I don't have too much. That's why I had to do this first and see how it goes. If it's not enough, then I might have to add a little bit of more coconut oil. So you guys will see as we go on. So I'm going to put this aside and hi everyone. I'm so sorry, this the comments comes in, and if I don't get to see it on time it disappears, so I'm not able to read all the comments, but keep it coming. I'll respond once I'm done with the live video. So here's my rolled oats, and then I'm going to add this to it. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is going to be enough because I'm just trying to be very careful. So if it means adding more, oh, today there was no snow I'm in Edmonton, Canada, and in Alberta, Canada. The weather is better today. I won't say it's, well, I would say it's good because compared to last week where we have about minus 31 and the feeling like minus 40, but today's own is just like minus 14. As a matter of fact, I'm not making the bars, I'm just making like a flake. I use it basically for my um, parfait because that's what I have most of the time for my breakfast. So once I'm done roasting it, I store it in a jar. If you stick around till the end of the video, you will see what it looks like when I'm done. And then yeah, so I use it for my parfait every morning. If you go on my channel, you will see I've done a video about how I made my parfait. Yeah. I'm not making granola, but I'm just making the flakes. So I'm going to store it, and then I can use it anytime for my parfait. I'll just add a little bit, 1 tablespoon of the coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of honey to it, because it looks like it's not as moist as I usually do it. So yeah, one or two. Okay, this should be good. Then like half of this, that should be okay. Then I will mix again. I don't need to add more cinnamon powder, that's enough. So now this is what I'm actually looking for. That mat actually keeps it steady. It doesn't allow the bowl to keep flipping around. So now I'm going to add all my nuts of choice. As a matter of fact, I usually had more than this, but this is all that I have at home at the moment, and that's what I'm going to make do with. Let's get the chance and reach the fire. So this is half cup of almonds, some hazelnuts, some chopped walnuts, and then I'll add some cashew. Okay, this is pretty much new. I need to crush this a little bit because I can't use it like as whole as it is, so I'm just going to use my hand to crush it. This nut is so crunchy. Now I'm going to roll all of that in. Mix it thoroughly. The good thing about making your own granola flakes for your parfait is whatever nut that you are allergic to, you don't have to add it. Just stick to whatever works for you. So this I'm done rolling everything in now. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to my tray, and then I'll heat up my oven on 350 because I will have to fry some on the pan and then the remaining in the oven. So me so bam bam. So I'm going to add some into the tray, and I'm also going to fry some in the pan. Yeah, thank you, Wilma. Thank you. I always do this for myself. For this parchment paper to stick to this pan, so I'm just going to drizzle some water so it doesn't flip up once I lay it on it. It just stick to the ground, stick to the pan rather. Okay. You see that? This is what I was talking about. If there was no water, then I will be struggling with it to lay flat like this. So now I'm done doing that. So this is my flakes. I'm going to add it to my tray. The reason why you shouldn't add too much for it to be too moist is to get to burn. Let's see. Spread this in the pan evenly. Thank you, Wilma. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'll check your channel when I'm done. Thank you so much. And make sure to stick around. And stay connected. So this goes in the oven. And then I'm going to do the remaining on the stove top. Trying to make sure I take everything out to the last grain. Okay, then I'll keep tossing this on it until it's brown. I'm going to move my camera closer. The the cinnamon, the smell of the cinnamon is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I need to get a bigger spatula. This is like a scraper. And this I will be doing on medium heat, because if I increase the heat to high, it will burn. I won't get the results. It will be too dark, and the taste will not be nice. I don't know what that emoji is for. Can you translate it? Because I don't know. Yeah, it is. You know, cinnamon powder is, the smell is very good. Like, I love it. Do you know you can actually use your air fryer to toast your granola? Can actually use an air fryer to do this, which like technically saves a lot of time. You just toss it in, relax, and check every intermittently, just so you can flip it around like this. It's still wet, it's not dry yet. I know some people like their hazelnuts without the skin, but for me, I always love it like this. I love it like this, because once I'm done toasting it, oh my god, the taste is different. It's so crunchy and so delicious. I will do another live video of how I make my parfait. If you're not patient, this can be boring, because you'll be like you're doing the same thing over and over again. It can be boring, but the results is what I'm after. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting dry. There's a difference between this one and this one. Getting there. You will notice that the color is changing. The color is changing. So now I'm going to add some raisins and some shredded coconut. If you have apricots, you can add pitted dates, you can add anything to make your own granola flakes, not granola bar. So this is what I'm looking for. It has gotten to the stage where I have to add my raisin and my coconut flakes. In this lifestyle, we're taking higher. If we're happy, we'll give by desire. Shining bright, we'll never tire. So I'm adding my raisins. If you don't like raisins, you can ditch that. But for me, it is part of my routine. It has completely gotten to the stage that I love. Like the smell. Oh my god. I'm going to bring it out now. I usually leave it for about 15 minutes in the oven. I leave it for about 15 minutes, then I turn it and then add my raisin and the coconut flakes. So I think I would be having maybe like around 5 minutes more before bringing it out of the oven. Yeah, around 5 minutes or 7 minutes, I guess. But if you're using your air fryer, that you would need to check like every 3 minutes, because it could easily get burnt in an air fryer. So I added my coconut flakes. Sometimes I snack on this. I just put it in a bowl, sit down, have this, and then I have some smoothie to refresh, to step it down. I believe it depends on how the quantity you're making. Is usually faster on the stove top than in the oven. But if you preheat your oven earlier, it can be a little bit faster. I totally forgot to put on my oven when I started. If you preheat your oven, it will be a lot faster. I reduced the heat, so I'm going to leave it back on medium. Just trying to see, it's breaking apart now. It's easy, but if it was still moist, it won't be that easy. You would have to stretch before you can break it apart. So this is what my homemade granola looks like once I'm done, because technically I'm done. It's just that I need to wait for the one in the oven to add my raisin and then add some coconut flakes, and then I'm going to store it in my airtight container. This, I'll take it off from the stove and check on the one in the oven, see what it looks like right now. If I need to toss it around, then I do that. So there's a difference between when I started doing it and now. You can see that. So it's actually changing color as well. I just need to leave it for a few more minutes. But before I put it back, I will toss it. If I was not on live video, I don't necessarily have to do this. I have to wait for it to like finish, get to that stage where I will just add I can see some smoke, so I'm wondering where the smoke is coming from. So I will technically wait until we get to the stage where I just had the raisin and the coconut flakes, then put it back for like 2-3 minutes more. But because I'm doing a live video, I have to, since I brought it out, I need to just toss it, then put it back in the oven. So while I wait for this one to cool down, then I will add it into my jar. So this is one thing I really love doing. I love my granola flakes so much, and I want to believe I'm the only one that actually eats it in my house. Everybody, they're not a fan. There. So for a few more minutes, I'm going to leave that. Then let's spread this across and see if it has cooled down. Then I will add it into the container. A little bit more time. Just make sure to spread it so it can get cooled down faster. Oh, this is my jar. I'm going to put it in here, and then I'll store it in my cabinet till whenever. So at this point, the one in the oven should be ready. Then I'll add my Can you see that? Which is the horizon of the spirit. It's only this journey of life will never be the same. Take my hand and never struck of time. Adventure waiting a deep unknown. Every happy we found a home. Chasing sunset, dancing in the rain. Together we'll rise to joy and pain. Put it together. And then I'll leave it in the oven for like 3 minutes more. It's so hot. So I have to wait for another 3 minutes. So guys, I'm still, like I said, I have to wait for another 3 minutes thereabouts before I bring it out. Then I'll add it to the other one. This kitchen is hot. Anytime I'm using my oven, is always hot. And now I'm wearing hoodie. You can imagine. And it was because this was what I had to wear today because of the weather. So in the meantime, I'm just going to clear my kitchen. Tastes so good. So good. Clear my space. Just have to do some of the dishes, and then before bringing that out, allow it to cool down. pack. Forever to Valentine. Ọlọ́run ọ̀run ló so wá pọ̀. Lágbára Elédùà ànítúkà. Ta ló bá mi rọ́mọ bíi ti bèbí mi? Torí pé ọmọ dùn, ọmọ tán, ọmọ fakọyọ. Kò sọ́mọ náà bíi ti pàdí mi. So let's check. Check time. We're done. 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 Just have to wait for this to get cool down. Then can you see it's breaking apart just like the first one. If it's really dry, it's easy to break apart, but if it's still moist, you have to struggle with it. So this is exactly what I want. It's easy to break apart. Even the nuts, they're so easy. So guys, I'm just going to leave this on the counter for it to dry out, to cool down, and then I will add it to the remaining. Thank you for joining my live video. Thanks for the comments, thanks for the like, thanks for the encouragement. I really appreciate your love and support. Until I come your way again, it's still your baby girl Aduke Diary in Aduke's kitchen. Thank you for being here. Bye.